Oh, we're live? Let's go. All right, how are we looking? How are we looking?
Are we live?
We should be. I see it going on the stream preview. No messages in chat so far.
Oh no, here we go.
Working! Let's go! Woohoo!
Oh,
yeah, baby! Oh yeah, Gab, you can actually join Video Ninja now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be my face or anything, but I'm here.
Let's go. All right. So let's see here. There's me and a black screen. Let's go.
I'm waving back, I promise.
All right, so with that, I think we can just go ahead and jump into the losers round. Well, semifinals matchup between HalloweenBaby and Niepo here. Let's see how this one goes. Maybe with Halloween warmed up, we'll see some really strong performances and a close matchup.
Yeah.
Ooh,
at the very least, we're going to be seeing Halloween playing against a seed a lot closer to hers. So
for sure,
expect a closer match overall.
Yeah, and look at that. We got the match poll. It's going to be Sozu by Airplane Man, Dreamless Dreams by Animatic, Colors Term Edit by Velvet and Hypertash, Lunar Abyss by Realman, and the Cheshire's Philosophy by the Blankius. And both players have rolled. Niepo rolled a 46, while Halloween rolled an 89, so they'll be banning second. That's what they selected. Niepo will be banning Sozu, and Halloween banned Dreamless Dreams. Niepo banned Lunar Abyss. And now it is down to Halloween to pick between Colors Tournament Edit or the Cheshire's Philosophy. And they've just went with Colors Tournament Edit. So we're going to be starting off with that. This has also been played before, right?
Not today, but I do believe so, yes.
Yeah, it was definitely played yesterday.
Oh no, I do remember.
Yeah.
Specifically comments about the background, or lack thereof.
Oh, really?
I don't think that'll be relevant this matchup. I think both players here use simple backgrounds anyway.
Yeah, I think Halloween plays on black background, or dark at least. Niepo does as well.
Anywho.
And yeah.
Banger of a song. Good chart too.
For sure, for sure. Velvet Hyperdash here. Hyperdash done many great charts. I believe we had a couple hard ones last time in the summer 2023 SSSO. And Velvet also came in for the first time in the map pool last SSSO with what was that track again? That was the easiest one. What was that?
Yeah, Monster.
Monster, yeah, by Wobaduck.
Yeah, it is a little strange seeing Hyperdash all the way up here in Tier 1, but considering the collab and Velvet, Velvet's, I believe, has gone on the record to say they're pretty comfortable around this difficulty range, so, you know, with the collab and the nature of the song, I suppose it makes sense.
Yeah. But, you know, seems like Niepo is ready. We're just waiting on Halloween to give us the go. And there we have it. Both players are good to go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the end game. Yup.
Hey, first try.
This is very pendulum-esque. I think I mentioned this yesterday.
Like the artist?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar enough with Pendulum to really say too much on that matter.
Fair. We have a couple of Pendulum tracks on SpinShare.
Yeah.
Nothing for Free being one of the iconic ones. Nothing for you, nothing for me.
All right. We've got FC breaks from both players now. Pretty close.
Curious.
Yeah. Just starting to get
Okay.
into the swing of things, and I guess then get into the flow quite soon enough. It'll be a fair ground at the very least.
HalloweenBaby actually playing with the background here.
Oh. Well, you
So I
can
guess
see
we will talk about the lack of background.
the beautiful pink and blue. I guess magenta, you might call it.
Yeah, it's definitely magenta.
Looks like a certain flag that a lot of people might be fond of.
It's also the colors of the XD.
Oh, true.
Well, I guess used to be. It's not as hot pink as it was.
It's kind of the default colors of the tap notes, right, though? The wedges?
Kind of. I think the wheel segments are... The red one is more redder.
Yeah.
But these colors are pretty nostalgic because that's how the customs menu looked like.
Oh, yeah. Like when you're in the actual main menu when you're selecting a track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Alright, well, we had that slight hiccup at the start, but both players going pretty strong at this point.
Halloween with a better streak here. Nepo picking up another miss here. Wow. Okay, Halloween is looking very much primed to take this first W here. Still pretty close though, since I think Niepo is just slightly more accurate than Halloween here.
I always did find it funny that for a song called Colors, there's no explicitly set background. I felt like that was
like Prism Bucket, maybe, you know.
yeah. Like that's your excuse to pick the most garish background. Like go for like the lovesick, you know, the circles pulsing in the middle, or I guess if you wanted to keep it somewhat nice on the eyes, you could go for like Prism Bucket, you know, something with color, you know.
Yeah.
I might be obsessed with backgrounds though, so
I don't blame you. I'm also pretty obsessive with the backgrounds too.
how can I not? They're beautiful.
They certainly are.
We had a miss a little while ago from HalloweenBaby, and then another one just a couple of moments ago, so Niepo probably in the lead at this point.
Oh, was that? Oh, another one. Yeah, that's definitely looking very good for Niepo right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that has to suck for Halloween though. They were on a really strong run up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, I think there's no going back with the amount of time we have left here.
Yeah. Doesn't look like Niepo's dropping anything anytime soon either.
This is why it's good to keep up with that pace despite missing, you know. You never know what happens on the other side.
If you've got a lead, you got to hold on to it as hard as you can.
For sure.
Yeah. Final results, Niepo ahead by a substantial amount, actually.
Yeah, that's over 1,300.
Really, those misses really stacking up here. We did get a PB out of Halloween, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I wonder what happened. They seemed like they were just nailing that first half, and the second half wasn't like very different. It seemed like more of the same. The second half wasn't like very different. It seemed like more of the same. Oh, switch over to the other audio.
Heavens forbid I have to hear my own voice.
There we go. We're good.
All right. What will Halloween pick?
Indeed. Let's see here. So we got Sozu, Dreamless Dreams, Lunar Abyss, and the Cheshire's Philosophy.
Any guesses?
Well, Halloween went to Lunar Abyss here. They might just be looking at their options, though. Lunar Abyss looked like a sight read. Halloween has an A+ on Dreamless Dreams.
If I had to guess, I would say Sozu.
They don't have a run on Sozu.
Huh.
Lunary Abyss.
Luna Abyss.
All right, so they're going with a sight read here.
Some referee commentary here saying it was a hesitantly picked.
Ooh, fair. I mean, I would hesitate to sight read as well.
Yeah. I will say this is a tricky chart to sight read. It switches up quite a lot. A lot of...
Wait, did Halloween already drop combo? And Niepo getting a couple misses here too.
I didn't see Halloween drop.
They have the FC stars, enabled as far as I know.
Huh.
I guess they don't.
Actually,
looking back, I don't remember Halloween. Oh, then there's the miss. So I guess no need to discuss it.
So
weird. We're hearing the audio from the stream. Seems like something is happening on the Twitch side of things, though.
Yeah. Getting a few comments about like doubled up audios. It sounds okay on our end, so. Like, I'm not saying, sorry, I'm not implying that y'all are wrong or anything. Just trying to figure out why it would be like that only for you.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, regardless, Halloween seems to have picked up a fair amount of misses here. Niepo on a very strong streak here. We're still in the first half of this track, though.
There is a bit of a solo in the second half. The chart goes wild during that point, and I feel like if there's going to be a lot of misses, that's where it's going to happen.
Oh, that does seem kind of familiar to a certain Katamari track.
Oh no. So that's tier 2, right?
I believe so.
So maybe.
Yep. I think we're building up to that, huh?
Yeah. It's like a bit of a normal drop, and then it gets more solo.
Oh, a misalignment from Halloween there. Just didn't move quite enough to align with that hold.
Definitely the kind of part where that's going to be happening. Some of the wide movements here.
About this song that feels so like 2015 for some reason. Wow, Niepo with a very strong streak heading into the end of this track here.
Just that one-off miss right at the start.
Yeah. So that is basically a reverse choke from Niepo, but that is going to be enough to take the dub here.
Yeah. pretty divisive matchup here. But yeah,
Oof.
that is the 2 of 3. Niepo takes the set.
Jeez. Unfortunately, this means this will be the last we see of HalloweenBaby in the SSSO. Props for them for being, a fill-in for someone who couldn't make it, being a backup. Gotta give them props. Niepo will be moving into the losers finals match against the loser of this upcoming matchup of the winners finals between Q and Chroma.
And I will say at this point, we are moving up a tier in the charts. Things are about to get harder.
Indeed, it's gonna be tier 2, right?
Yep.
Oof, yeah, it's already gonna be heating up compared to the tier 1 maps we've seen. And we've seen a couple of tier 1s that are pretty, they're fun, but they're pretty hard. And now we're getting into the harder stuff here. And also, the best part about that is that tier 2 is still in the first half of the map pool.
Yeah, like it's literally cut straight down the middle. So we are in the easier half. And I will say, within tier 2, we've got a massive range of difficulty. Like if you're all on the easier end, it's pretty similar to what we've been seeing in tier 1. But as you go to the high end, like let me see, what kind of numbers have we, like what kind of rating numbers? We go up to like 54.
Yes,
going off
because
this top chart here.
Do we have 98 charts, right?
Yes, 98 total.
So it would go up to like 49, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Although that raises the question. Odd number. So which one gets more charts?
98 is an even number.
It's not.
Oh, you're talking about within the 49.
Yeah, looks like tier 2 is the bigger.
Tier 2 is the bigger one? Okay.
The bigger of the two, yeah. By one
I
card.
divided that and I already forgot.
That was literally you doing. So you're the one, in a way, you're the one responsible for splitting up Gecko and Gecko.
I guess so. I mean, I just divided it as equally as I could, basically.
I'm still gonna cry about it.
I mean, Gecko weren't the 2 Gecko charts weren't even like adjacent, right?
They were.
They were?
Rating wise, they're rated the same way.
I mean, in terms of like the ranking view, like final ranking.
Apparently, somebody among the playtesters thought the Vocaloid version was a bit harder and moved it up accordingly.
Interesting. Well,
I can't really blame them. I'm upset, but I can't blame them.
Sometimes it's just simply out of your control.
Yeah. Looks like we did have a map pool in the meantime. We got Chroma and Q here with a map pool of I Got a Glock in My Rari by Luna, our resident referee right now. We've got Hold On, charted by Edge. A Minim Hat, charted by Crookie. I hope I pronounced that wrong. Magic Loop by Theo. And Cineraria by The Blockiest. We had, starting with Q, who decided to ban second. Got bans on Hold On, Glock in My Rari, Magic Loop, and Cineraria, leaving us with a Minim Hat.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna be seeing this for, I believe, the second time in the SSSO.
Yes.
Yeah, really fun chart from Kirky.
Looks like the streams are ready. Fingers crossed.
And there we have it.
Work. Excellent.
Perfect. Well, speaking of perfect, look at the PB for both players there. Oh, good start. Gotta say, let's see how this one pans out.
Now, can we get both of those scores again in live play?
I guess only time will tell.
Yeah.
And by time, I mean 2 minutes. This is a pretty short one.
I gotta appreciate it for that.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of short songs in SSSOs.
Hey, I mean, looking at the whole process, charters want to show off what they've got, and, long chart is more to show off, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Also,
but on the flip side, player-wise, I think players would prefer to play short charts.
We did get a PFC break from Q.
Ooh.
See, I have to see if Chromatical matches that.
Oh, great from Chroma.
Excellent. Even footing. I was hoping this would be a close one.
I mean, it already looks to be the case.
But yeah, commenting again on track length. I can't be the only person who thinks that like all of the best songs are long. Like the songs that sound good also happen to be long, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes there's just more enjoyability out of a long song because there's simply more content.
I don't even think it's that. I just think that, you know, maybe from the artist's perspective, this sounds good, so I'm going to make more of it, and the song just ends up being longer. That's a theory.
Potentially, yeah.
Another great from Q.
Ooh, a great from Chroma. Oh, another one!
What a close match.
This is really, really close.
Alright. Last couple of notes here.
I may have forgotten to set up the prediction.
Ooh, 8 points! Q takes
8
it!
points! Q! Wow!
Oh my goodness.
Q will be taking the first point here. Wow. All right.
Wow.
That's a statement right there.
Mm-hmm. Q, technically the lower seed in this matchup, does not care one bit, takes the point anyway.
I'm gonna make this a pretty short prediction. Get your points in 30 seconds, quick.
And we've got an instant map pick too. Chroma going with Glock and my Rari.
Ooh, okay. Chroma with a PFC on it. Okay.
Fair pick then.
Okay, so they did get some, at least some practice in, at least.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think Chroma played this because of the song and not because it's in the tournament.
Also fair.
Like, I mean, y'all will see. It's a banger.
Interior.
I like any song that I can just laugh to the whole time. Songs that don't care about taking things seriously. I love this one.
I wonder if I should have submitted dubstep song.
You got it for next time.
I guess so.
Assuming we don't, you know, shrink the submission size down, because 98 charts and growing.
Yeah, 54 unique charters, and that's, you know, already, you know, discounting some of the like alt accounts that have submitted.
Yeah. We got a couple of greats out of Q there on the triple tap. I like going through this, and it's just like a challenge of how many different songs can you recognize that got sampled.
Ooh, so Q already broke PFC earlier.
Yeah. Quite a while ago.
Also a pretty short track. Just like players are favoring the shorter tracks. Oh, no! A miss from Q. That might actually be it.
Well, we saw the PFC on Chromatical's performance history, so no reason not to expect it to happen again. I'm okay with that, though. That means we get a tiebreaker.
Indeed. And, you know, this is an already super close match, I've got to say.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this one.
And to think you would have been in Chroma's spot if things had not been changed.
To think I could be the one playing Guac in my Rari right now. You know I would have picked it. That's a PFC. Let's go.
PFC, baby.
I wonder if it's a personal best.
No, they already had the PFC.
Yeah, P+ count though.
Oh, they had better. 512. Wow.
I can't slight you for getting a PFC in a tournament though. That's pretty cool.
That's impressive right there.
One last pick from Q, whose options are Hold On, Magic Loop, and Cineraria.
Which one do you think Q would go with here?
Cineraria, maybe? Hoping for Magic Loop, though.
Yeah, Magic Loop's a banger. 2
No
mil, right?
No slide at block. Oh, Magic Loop!
Yup, there it is.
Like, no slide to the other charts, but I absolutely love this song. Just like the first time I heard it and played it, like straight off of Theo, I think I actually play tested it. Just stuck in my head, glued there, not coming out anytime soon.
I mean, this is just a super good album from Tumelo. Like,
Yeah. Oh no, there's no album art at the bottom left because it's just using base game asset.
Oh, really? It's just using.
It shows up as nothing on
Whoopsie.
SpinShare.
Damn.
Hey, if it works in game. Oh, which reminds me that this is the same album that the devs pulled Cold Rocket from, and I've got to say, I think Magic Loop is a better song.
Fair.
Oh, Chroma dropping PFC first this time around.
Ooh.
Maybe
So starting off
these...
with the disadvantage, but you know, anything could happen within these 3 minutes.
Maybe some of these early same lane tap swaps throwing off their timing a bit.
I actually didn't get to see if Chroma had a play on this.
I think she did.
I didn't quite get to see that.
This is a funny one to sight read, though. There's one pattern in particular. I think it's coming up here relatively soon. But if you don't know it's coming, you are probably going to mistime it.
Oh, and it seems like Niepo is giving us some more context in chat, saying that Chroma's PB was worse than Q's PB. So, okay. There we have an answer.
It's not a sight read, though.
It is not.
Q's still on that PFC pace. We haven't gotten to the hard part yet, but still impressive.
Gotta say though, love Chroma's setup here. It's really good.
I feel like it fits the vibe of this song too.
Truly in the rhythm dimension.
Or at least traveling there.
Just going through a wormhole.
Here's... Oh, I think it's already passed, but the pattern with the beat hold release kind of floating out in the middle of nowhere. Very easy to trip you up. And it's gonna happen one more time.
Wow. Both players are looking fantastic here. Like, even with Chroma having broken the PFC earlier, they're certainly not far behind.
No. Yeah, there it is again. Nothing but perfects.
Ooh, we're down to the wire here. Less than a minute remaining on this track.
Welcome to the hard part. No, Q drops the PFC.
Q! Oh! This is definitely picked up. Oh, Chroma! Q! Both missing!
Q missing at least 3 notes there, though. Ouch.
Wow, this is really close now, actually.
Oh. Very little outro to reflect on what just happened to you there.
You have to hold the line. You have to keep it. You have to keep that pace up. Oh, it's Chroma! It's Chroma!
Very definitively behind here,
wow.
Yes. Wow.
Chroma will be taking it. That was
such a
intense.
Good play. And then just one tiny disaster right there at the end, and suddenly the balance shifts to Chroma's favor.
You know, I feel
Wow.
that reminds me of summer 2022 when I had that last minute miss on Soda's chart.
Against me, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was against you.
You keep coming back to this way. You gotta move on, man.
Oh, jeez. You know,
Oh,
all things considered, really, really great match there. So that does mean we're gonna get a losers finals matchup between Q and Niepo. That's gonna be a rematch, and the winner of that will be moving into grand finals to go against Chroma.
so we could very well see Q rematching into Niepo, and then depending on the results of that, rematching Chroma again.
Indeed. Or if Niepo takes the dub here, wins the game against Q here, this would be a completely new matchup, actually,
Yeah.
between Chroma and Niepo. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of this. I'm looking forward to whatever matchup comes out of this, gotta say.
All right, we've got ourselves a map pool, this time with Avant-Garde Landscape by Type Y, Curse of the Seventh Seas Part 2 by Trex, Cineraria again by The Blockiest, Rewrite by S&B, and I Wish by our resident broadcaster, Ricky.
Hey, yo.
What do you think?
And it's gonna be 2 minutes. And the predictions are up. Given how we've seen both players perform so far, I would say that Q has the advantage here.
Yeah.
Like,
I
very
think so, too.
close and very strong competitor, especially in that matchup we saw just now between them and Chroma. So, gotta say, Q does seem to be the favorite within this matchup, but Niepo is certainly no slouch. They are definitely capable of taking a win here, and it really just comes down to what sort of maps are being played here, I would say.
I can't really say off the top of my head if any of these are really favoring either player. We have had a couple of bans though. So Q went off and banned Cineraria right off the bat. Niepo responding with I Wish. By far the longest chart of this little pool.
7 minutes long.
Yeah. And we have a ban on Curse of the Seventh Seas, and now Avant-Garde Landscape. So we will be playing Rewrite.
Ooh, SMB's gonna be happy about that. Speaking of which, we're gonna be watching SMB's playing in their bracket later after this grand finals match.
Right, that's today.
Indeed.
Niepo saying, better PB, don't fail me. You can only assume that they've got a better score right now.
Let's see how that one goes. I think last time we saw Niepo have a better PB, it didn't go super great, I think.
Yeah. We shall see though.
We shall not see Niepo stream. Indeed,
Oops.
SMB in chat, so happy right now. Yep, we got Rewrite.
We've got an oops in the referee den from Niepo.
And there it is. Now we're ready. Now we're R.
R for real this time.
And there it is. Seems like Niepo isn't capturing Discord audio.
Yeah.
Oh no!
What
They
happened? I
whiffed on the
missed it.
151.
Oh.
The 1515. They whiffed on it. No!
That's not a good way to start yourself off. Ow.
That's unfortunate, gotta say. But you know, it's not the end. We're literally just starting the track here. 4 minutes song here?
Just shy. I think by a second.
Just shy for realsies. It is proving to be a pretty strong start from both players, disregarding Niepo's unfortunate whiff on the 1-5-1-5, which they are hitting consistently here. They did pick up a grade here, though.
Yeah, can't say the same for Q, though. Still got that nice blue star on the left there.
Truly beautiful. Beautiful.
No.
Oh, another miss from Niepo. That
Q
is
responding with a great.
not much of a response, gotta say.
Yeah, a little out of balance, I've got to say.
Damn. All right. Well, that's gonna be severely hurting Niepo's chances of taking the dub on this track. But as I said, we still got a fair bit of time remaining. We're not even done with the first half of the song. You never know what'll happen. I mean, we've seen that already happen before.
Miss right at the end to change the balance. Yeah. That was Q missing in that instance too, if I remember correctly.
Oh, Ricky. I mean, I did say beautiful, beautiful. No longer the WALK, I guess.
Eh. I'm not here to dance around anything. If I end up cursing somebody, sorry. But I'm gonna keep talking anyway.
I mean, to be fair, when they're playing, they're not hearing us, so.
They're gonna go back and watch the VOD though, like, probably.
I guess so. But in the moment, they're not, so how could we be cursing them? Ooh.
Sounds to me like you're not a believer.
Damn. No believing in the superstitions of the commentator's curse. The mystical energy. Ooh.
I don't think anyone would believe in curses except for the fact that they seem to happen, like, consistently, so.
It just happens, you know?
Our evidence-based approach.
Do you believe in the commentator's curse?
Are you asking me?
Luminary Cat saying confirmation bias.
Yeah. We are pulling up to the end of the chart here, and Q still with that green star over there on the left. Niepo performing great now, but
you picking up an early there.
Still
not enough to offset the misses, but
yeah.
you know.
Like, despite any kind of delay, we might be looking at Q with a substantial lead at the end here.
Yeah, even if Q literally breaks his spin here, I don't think they will lose.
There's just not enough points left. Wow, look at that graph.
Wow. That is just clean.
2 grades from that okay you were talking about.
Q will be taking the first map here in the matchup, which means Niepo will be picking the next track here. Looking at the match pool, I think they would go maybe Cineraria or Curse.
Cineraria was Q's first
Oh, there it
ban.
is.
Yep. Some tough charts in this pool. I think we're pretty bottom heavy on this one.
Yeah. Cineraria, woohoo! I feel like this isn't the first time we've seen Umeboshi in SSSO.
It's the first I'd ever heard the name, like, in general.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I wrong here? Because I've definitely seen their name before. I remember that ambivalence chart, Panic, Pop, and Picnic.
Might be before my time even.
Galaxy and Toy Box, was that in a tournament?
No,
Probably not.
I don't believe so. That chart has always been too hard to make it into a tournament, I think.
Damn, and I don't think Schroeder submitted Sayonara Cosmonauts. I guess this is the first time we're seeing Umeboshi in SSSO.
Huh. Gotta say, good artist. I like the song.
Snap is saying Umeboshi had a song in the last SSSO. Galaxy and Toy Box.
That was in the SSSO. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Wait.
No,
let me
like,
just go ahead
if
and
that
take a look
was
at
in,
that.
I feel like I would remember that. Well,
Hey.
anyway, while Way's off going and checking that,
No, it's not in the playlist? Question mark?
we had a miss from Niepo just now. This is a rather taxing chart, I've got to say. It just keeps going the whole time throughout, with a lot of tricky tight movements, triplet timings.
Yeah, it's tough. Q just remains to be very strong in tier 2 here.
Yeah. There was some concerns before everything about nerves, but I think Q is managing just fine.
Well, I did see, I think, a little bit of flag on Niepo's side there. Like, the match went past the wheel, and they still had it.
I don't think that's lag. I think that's just how the game works.
Oh, so you can just, like, catch it super late, and it would go past the wheel and still hit it?
It's really finicky, and I'm honestly, I'm not sure how exactly it works, but it seems if you are flicking slowly, there's more lenience to getting there and catching it after it has already passed.
Okay, interesting.
I know I've seen some clips in Charter discussion trying to figure out what exactly is going on here and why some flicks are just so unforgiving. Anywho. Clean runs from both players, aside from the one miss on Niepo's side.
Yeah, despite the miss, it's looking really, really close. It just might be the miss. That's the the distance between the players here.
Doesn't appear that Q is giving up a whole lot of ground here, though. So
certainly not. Look at that string of P plus there. That's just great. Oh,
no, nuh-uh. Of course.
That was pretty funny.
Maybe on someone like SnapHap, but no.
Yeah.
Getting pretty close.
Oh, and there's an early and great from Q here.
Ah. You know, I would say if it was a late, it might have been like some micro stutter going on, but kind of hard to lag your way into an early hit.
True. Oh!
Right at the end.
Right at the end.
You know, now that I've seen that, it kind of reminds me, I'm pretty sure that when the Blockiest uploaded this chart, he specifically commented on the ending being a run killer.
We just saw that happen in real time.
Oh! I don't think it makes the
pain.
difference, but that's still very unfortunate.
Yep, that will be Q taking the dub here and moving into grand finals, rematching with Chroma. GG's. Niepo had a very strong showing this time around, gotta say.
For first appearance for both of these players, I suppose. But
And Niepo
always gotta give a shout out.
Yeah, this is the first time Niepo is in SSSO, right? They've been around that I just like didn't even like have that, recognized in my mind.
Definitely a prolific player in all the other tournaments, so it's easy to forget about that.
Yeah. Just very active in general. They've just been around a whole lot as of late. So kind of just like, whoa, they're actually like playing in the SSO for the first time.
Yeah.
All things considered, great showing from Niepo. I can see a lot of potential for Niepo, especially in the future. And just, you know, I gotta really appreciate the controller representation as well.
I was about to say that, yeah. Very nice to see people playing on anything that, you know, isn't already being done by almost everyone else.
Yeah.
I might be guilty.
And it looks like both players are good. They're rolling right now. The match pool is going to be landscape, a Vanguard landscape by Type Y. Rolling down the street in my Katamari. By the way, 1, 2, 3. I have no idea what that is. Secret Illumination by Swaggo. I Wish by Ricky. And Ill for You by Luminary Cat and Swaggo. Chroma's going to be winning the roll here, so they're going to choose to ban second. So he's going to be giving us our first ban, which will be I Wish. Sorry, Ricky.
It really is unfortunate to have such a banger song in chart, but it's 7 minutes long, and that's like the only thing deterring people from picking it.
That is simply the length that is putting off players.
A ban on the Waze chart.
Damn! Imagine.
Hope he takes that well. I know it's really hard.
That would definitely suck for whoever charted that chart.
Yeah. Although, we do have a pick now, and that is the opposite of sucking for a certain somebody who might have charted it.
Colon 3.
Colon 3. We will be playing Ill for You by Luminary Cat and Swaggo.
Let's go. This was a banger. Very fun chart.
Yeah. I actually considered opening on this song when I started the disaster of this stream.
Ill for You. I guess the stream was ill for you.
The stream is very ill.
It's very ill.
And we are off.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
You gotta appreciate the everyone saying, you know, are you ready? Because sometimes you need the affirmation before you start to run.
I'm not sure how affirmative the words "Are you ready?" are, but you know, shout out to the one time that Daverlob said "spin rhythm." I think that was pretty cool. Got a PFC breakout of Chroma first.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it is an affirmation, but it's posing a philosophical question, you know?
Oh, goodness.
Are you indeed ready? Are you indeed ready?
No. I can't speak for the players, but not me.
Oh, Chroma picking up. I didn't exactly see what happened, so I'm just gonna say that they went down to full combo pace.
There was a great quite a while ago. I don't know if anything has happened since then. Still got a very beautiful perfect run on Q's side though.
Indeed.
Almost drops the slider, but hangs in there.
Hey, sometimes slider leniency can help you out.
Drops
but sometimes you just
though.
clip. Oh! Bro!
4 points. That's not enough to switch the lead. I'm gonna laugh so hard when the final result of this chart is 4 points difference.
Wow.
I believe.
It's really close right now.
As expected.
Yeah, we already had an amazing match between them in winners final, so why would we expect anything less from them in the grand finals?
Same tier too.
Indeed. Different maps for sure though.
So it's just up to Q to show us that the scales were indeed that close. We could tip the balance at any moment. It is an uphill battle for them though. They have to win twice. 2 sets.
That's true.
Best of 3. I believe so.
It wouldn't be the first time we've seen bracket reset in this SSSO.
Yeah, just yesterday.
Ooh, Chroma takes it by 12?
12 points.
Oh, super close.
Goodness. Okay, I suppose Q got a couple of greats in that same segment. I never noticed.
Wow, that is ridiculously close. One more great, and then the slider break made for 12 points.
Oh no, they're actually spread out over quite a. They're 3 separate bars. It's really hard to tell though.
Wow,
I
that
missed
that
the
was
old
super
results
close.
screen.
Both players with a PB. Let's go. They already had the S plus FC though. And I think Chroma having 3 runs on it maybe maybe gave them the confidence for this one.
Yeah. It is a pretty friendly song to be playing, sight reader or not, though.
Fair, yeah.
It's
Katamari?
time.
They banned it though. Wait a minute.
Maybe it was a ploy to get their opponent
Wow.
to pick it. I know I've done that before.
And they actually had the better PV here compared to Chroma.
Chroma saying way absolutely beaming right now.
R Oling.
Well, are the allegations true? Are you smiling right now?
I mean, you can check that for yourself. You're in Video Ninja.
Oh my god, you're right.
Are you ready?
Look at it.
2, 1, go!
Oh, truly a masterpiece. Fear of
Another
Dark is
shout
an
out.
amazing artist.
To Chroma's beautiful background here. Fits the
Oh, it
vibe
fits
of this intro
perfectly.
so well.
Although I will say that the background I set up for rolling rolling down the street, super good.
And we're just not gonna get to see it.
On Fort,
Maybe we'll have another chance later.
potentially. I think last time this was played, I think someone had backgrounds on.
I don't recall.
Aluna got to see it yesterday. They know they played this against Trex. Yep. I think I know that one for sure too. That's solo.
No incidents in the intro this time. Takes quite a while to get to the hard part of this song, though.
Yeah, at this point, this is like a low 40s.
We're just getting warmed up. Gotta say though, for a warm up, it sure sounds nice.
Oh! A misalignment for Chroma. They're gonna be dropping a slider. So far, the
Chroma
pick
with
has
the
been working out for
1-2.
Q.
Ooh, pretty severe mistiming. I didn't see what it was, but it definitely wasn't just green.
Ooh. Oh, potential missing here. These are some pretty quick flicks. Oh! Chroma didn't move quite fast enough to hit that flick.
Q's still holding on to that FC.
Chroma getting a great there. That's definitely the least of the worries, though.
Yeah, I'm just watching Q's side from now on, honestly. Waiting
Yeah, I'll
to
just
see
look at Chroma.
if anything substantial happens.
Potential miss point here. Oh!
Chroma,
Chroma misses on it.
very, very good pick from Q here by the looks of it.
Seems so. Here's the solo, though. This is where the 50 comes in. Oh, another miss from Chroma. Oh, jeez. This solo just goes. It's tough. All right. Moment of truth here.
Wow.
Oh, both players hit it. Let's go. Drum solo.
Nah, no problem.
Beautiful.
I don't know.
You get to
if
take
I
a
could
breather
beat
here at
you right
least.
now. Yeah. Seriously.
Gotta say though, when you're on like a chill part here, it's so nerve-wracking.
Oh no, matches.
Okay,
Nah.
Chroma hit it. We're good. We're good. All right, so at this point, it's just more of the same. Basically, the same first verse we've already seen before, just with a different beat rhythm, just 4 on the floor.
Yeah, Q looking to be up by almost 1,000 points here.
Yeah, gotta say the pick definitely worked out for Q here.
Tiebreaker.
And the funny thing is,
Have it.
Kurama was one of the first people who play tested this chart.
Didn't play tested it enough apparently.
I
I'm
guess
sorry.
not.
What a clean graph though. Look at that.
Wow. Impressive.
grades.
Getting a PB
That's
in
good.
SSSO. Their first SSSO. And they're happy. Look at them. They're just shaking the mouse around. Great run, gotta say.
Getting questions from the referees about what to do if the bracket resets because it looks like we might be getting a bracket reset.
I mean, who knows? This is Chroma's pick. So let's see if this pick does end up favoring Chroma and, you know, ending the bracket there, or if it ends up favoring Q and we get that bracket reset. In which case, that's definitely going to be delaying the second half of the stream.
Yes. After all the technical difficulties at the start, we are going with Secret Illumination. I think one of the few remaining short tracks in this list. Wow. At least you put it up against I Wish, and it definitely feels like one of the short ones.
For sure. 2 minutes and 33, though, that's pretty short. I guess on average, it would be short.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, I didn't get to take a look and compare the PBs from both players here.
I didn't see there. Wait, would you happen to remember how bracket resets work with Start GG?
You just simply report the loser winning, and then it should automatically show the bracket reset matchup.
All right.
And the loser, by loser, I mean the player on the losing side, or the loser side, which is on the right.
Confirmation that the referee just heard you say that out loud. I don't have to type it again.
Let's go!
Ah, the perks of being a commentator while this is happening now. We got a pretty short track here. And both players halfway through with that beautiful PFC start still intact.
Beautiful, beautiful, indeed.
I like this song. I like a lot of YOLO songs that. No! Roma!
No! No!
Oh. Bracket reset!
We might be seeing a bracket reset, everyone.
Especially if Q keeps doing that. Sheesh.
They're on point. They're on fire right now. They got that momentum on their side.
I don't think they're stopping for anything.
Certainly not. Wow. 30 seconds left. It's looking like Q might be taking this to a bracket reset. This is hype. Well, logistically, this is terrible.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm torn. I don't know if I should be cheering or if I should be like grimacing. Or...
As a viewer,
Excellent
I am
matches.
excited. As an organizer, I am dumbfounded.
I'm sweating. Look at that. First ever PFC from Q on here.
That's a statement right there. Getting a
My
PFC
goodness.
to seal the bracket reset. Wow. Okay.
Chroma calling the reset already.
I guess we're going to be swapping these players. Q is going to be on the left, and the Chromatical is going to be on the right, confirming the bracket reset.
Q going to fill up their water bottle. Yeah, you got time.
Do we?
Well, for a water bottle.
All right. That's going to be a bracket reset. So that's going to be a new prediction.
And a new map pool. We've got Hold On by Edge, A Minim Hat by Crookie, Monster by Caved In, Ill For You by Luminary Cat and Swaggo, and Tooth and Claw, also by Crookie.
Okay. This is 2 cookie charts. Let's go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say though, is this like on the easier side compared to the previous match pool?
I believe it's rated that way. I gotta say though, Hold On, maybe a little underrated in the pool. Maybe.
Fair.
Also, Tooth and Claw, I believe, is our hardest. No, second hardest of tier 2.
Okay, so this one's a balance, I would say.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Q gonna be rolling highest tier, so they have the choice to either ban first or second, and they're going to be banning second.
A resounding second with an exclamation point.
Just to, you know, seal it. Seal the deal. Right there.
We have already lost one cookie chart. There goes a Minim Pat.
Ooh, interesting. And Q will be banning Monster. Not Monster, Monster.
I think it's funny that we got Monster, in a way, twice in a row.
Seems like Luna used the... Okay, they fixed it.
Was there a code block up there or something?
Yes, it was the code block instead of the you know,
Alright.
the strike through.
Chroma banning Hold On. Q banning Ill For You. We got ourselves Tooth and Claw.
Wow, so we've just settled on the hardest map to start off this match in tier 2. Wow.
Yeah. Second
This
hardest.
isn't the first time we're seeing it either. I think we saw
Yeah,
this
once yesterday.
once yesterday, yeah. And both players seem to be good to go. Let's go.
We got streams and everything. Very nice.
I definitely appreciate Crookie charting animals as leaders. Such a good band.
Yeah, no, shoutouts to this song and chart. I got to playtest this one. Like, I had the honor of playtesting it, and instant favorite. Especially with the way Crookie charted it.
Awesome.
I'd never heard of this artist until Crookie had charted it, so... I think that's... Okay, that's one of my... I don't get to say this enough. One of my favorite things about SpinShare as like a platform, a community, is like this is the #1 source for like all of the best music I have ever gotten. I don't think I've ever like filled up my playlist, my downloads, my heart, you know, quite so much as I have now that I've gotten all of this exposure to such good music.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. And you know, it
Oh.
makes sense. Oh, Q with a miss. Oh,
A pretty big miss at that.
yikes. Okay. Wow. Um.
Whoever ends up on that left side of the stream, just big misses. Ooh.
Wow. But yeah, I was going to say it only makes sense that SpinShare is just such a great platform to be introduced to amazing music, because if you're gonna chart something, it might as well be good, right?
Yeah, they're going for the best.
So it makes sense that most of the music that you hear on SpinShare, if not almost all of it, is just so good. It's just such a great way. And playing a song spin rhythm is just a totally different experience from just listening to a song. You get to really experience it.
Great as a first-time experience of a song, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if you hear a song on spin rhythm and that gets you to listen to it separate, and you realize on that separate listen just how much you missed the first time.
For sure.
I love music.
And it's interesting because when you play a song in spin rhythm, it feels slower than when you listen to it like separately.
You think so?
Yeah, like for some reason when I play a song on spin rhythm, it feels like I perceive it to be slower than when I listen to it separately without following a chart.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever felt anything like that before.
Really? Okay. So it might just be a me thing, but for some reason I can just like perceive it at like a faster speed when I'm listening to it separately.
Strange. I think this right here, this section, is such a big change up from what we had before, is another reason why I love this song so much. We'll get another really big switch up at the end too.
I wonder if Cookie's gonna chart CAFO.
Another first time experience for me. We did get a PFC drop from Chromatical finally, but still with a very definitive lead right
now. Good question, Dama. I haven't like fully experimenting with the effect, so I couldn't give you a straight answer. Ooh, Q with another miss. Damn.
Yeah, Chroma looking a bit too strong right now for things to be swaying this late in the chart, even though it is tricky.
Oh, for sure.
Like, look at these rhythms.
Oh.
God, I love this part. Nice.
And there we have it. Chroma will be taking the first map here.
Counting the number of grades on its side. 2.
Wow. And with that, Chroma will be in the advantage in this bracket reset matchup, since if they lose this upcoming map, they will be able to pick the last one.
Yeah. Despite having lost the previous match to get into this bracket reset in the first place, Chroma still looking to be in the lead right now.
Yeah, gotta say, looking fantastic here heading into the second map here, which will be picked by Q out of a match pool of Hold On by Edge, Amenem Hat by Crookie, Monster by Caveden, and Ill For You by Luminary Cat and Swaggo. And Q, yeah, we did Ill For You already in the previous matchup, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Was it against Chroma or Niepo, though?
Oh, why are you asking me to remember things? No. I would be better off scrolling up than trying to rack my brain for that answer.
Luminary is saying against Chroma, so that is indeed what they played before. You asking for a Minimum Hat rematch? Question mark. So I guess trying to handshake on it.
Crookie after Crookie?
Hey yo,
Kind of dangerous.
Oh, players seem to be on a minimum hat. Just waiting on confirmation. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
A minimum hat will be played.
There has been a handshake.
And Crookie is happy with this. The double feature. Yeah, they both have the PFC on this, as we saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first map played in the winners finals matchup between them here.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1.
There's more stuff that I'm not going to remember, man. Come on.
Hey, you know, sometimes you gotta remember things.
Oh, I do remember things. It's just things that happened like 3 years ago, not 30 minutes ago, you know?
Yeah, yeah, same. Sometimes the permanence just doesn't set in.
Don't worry, I'll go back and like watch this VOD or something and like cringe at my own voice for a while, but I'll remember the results at least.
Yo. I think we have like maybe 3 or 4 VODs on this feature countdown.
Oh, right. This one's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, unfortunately, but you know, that's just how the Crookie combos.
You would say that.
Yes, I couldn't miss my chance to say it.
We got a PFC drop on Q's side, which for a song like this might just do it. Chromatical giving up enough space that we made it to a bracket reset, but no more than that.
Ooh, yeah, this is the best part of the song. This just goes. Woo!
I haven't been keeping track of Q's side enough to know if there's been more than one mistiming. We might be on a tie right now as far as pace goes.
Ooh, potentially. It's looking to be very close, as it has been throughout the entire bracket, gotta say.
Yeah, such a good matchup here.
Oh, so good. I think we would have missed out on this. Oh, Chroma!
No!
No!
Just completely melting at the end. I think it would have been a tie, too.
Right at the end! It's gonna be tied up. It's a tiebreaker. We're going the full distance.
Is this a double tiebreaker?
Yes.
Is this a triple tiebreaker?
I think it is. This has been like a best of 9 with a break in between. This is incredible, gotta say.
What do you pick, Chroma? How do you get out of this one?
We're going ill for you?
It's official. Look at what Ricky's done with the top.
With the top? You're kidding!
Get ready. Go.
We have finally made it to the very end. The very last song.
Wow.
Winner takes all. And by all, I mean elites, because whoever loses this still gets to go on to challengers.
I am frightened.
Yeah. It's another situation like what we had yesterday with Luna and Trex. No matter who goes where, you gotta be scared for your life if you're in the same bracket as them.
For sure. This is just scary. But you love to see it. These kinds of close matchups is what I live for.
That is why I am here. We have a PFC break from Khromatical quite a ways back, with probably just a single grate. It's up to Q to not following suit, I suppose.
Indeed. This is down to the wire. We're getting close to the halfway point of this track, which is already fairly short on average, 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Yup, we've just passed the halfway point here. Oh,
You with the PFC break.
oh, oh, jeez. This is it. Who will be going to a later challenger? Q picking up. That wasn't okay.
Oh no. In a match this close, that is really bad.
Oh, jeez. Oh, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna win? Oh, final 40 seconds here. $30 left. Is this it? Last chance. Oh!
Oh
No! No! Wow!
I think Q still has the lead here, though.
Q takes it!
Yes!
Wow!
I can't. No. You can't keep doing this to me.
Damn! That would have been you in Chroma's spot! Wow! GG's!
That's it. That's an upset.
That's it! Q will be going into elites!
Q and
Chroma's
elites.
gonna be going to Challenger again!
Oh no, this is Chroma's chance to win Challenger and get into Elite that way instead. Again.
But they have Trex in the bracket! Oh, jeez! Wow! Yep. GG's with that. Q takes the dub. Wow.
Why, hello there.
Hello. So, I thought I was going to be late for the second bracket of today, but it seems like we're still going for the first bracket. But wow, just seeing Q pull a Chroma on Chroma was interesting.
I was thinking about it. I was hesitating on saying it, but that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, jeez. But, there is, a little bit of, context that has to be made clear, considering that, Chroma did swap with Gav very last minute into this spot here against Q. And, sometimes when you don't have that much time to prepare, stuff happens, And even with the super strong performance we saw from both players here, who knows, with enough time and practice, things could have gone different.
Yeah, it seems like so far we have not had a bracket yet that hasn't been upset in some way by a new person to the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. We had Schroeder and I'm just gonna completely forget for the first bracket, but
Schroeder, Metalman, and I think that was the one with Snap.
I was the one with Snap. Yeah, there's one with Fireblame who, although not
funny bracket.
Yeah, although not moving on to either of the playoffs, Fireblame still a super strong player, first time playing. They were against Trex and Luna though, so a very tough wall to break through. And then this bracket, we had Q obviously just going through an intense best of 9 round, essentially, against Chroma. And going to Elite, but also a Niepo really showing how strong they are in like the first 2 tiers of this tournament.
All right. Well, looks like I am popping off to do some referee business. I wish you all the best.
All right. Have
Thank
fun,
you,
Gav.
Gav. Good luck with the refereeing. Thank you so much
Good
for
luck.
covering broadcasting at least a little bit early today, even with the difficulties. It was all good.
Yeah. I hope it continues being this good and not as good as it was when I was doing it. See y'all.
See y'all.
See ya. All
right.
right.
So, I think we'll need to boot out Gav from Video Ninja somehow. Right. I was it Gav who had the director? I forget. Oh, either way, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going to happen within this upcoming bracket. So, taking a look at this bracket here for the second half of today, we're going to have SMB versus Mitch Zap 65, and then Sodapants versus 3 Stands. Although I think, I'm not sure what happened here exactly, but I believe I heard Sodapants not being able to make it.
I
They're
believe that's
approximately
correct.
30 minutes out from arriving, supposedly.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to handle this. I don't think we're going to replace them just yet. It's doable. We would have to delay a little bit after the first matchup here, I would say, but not much. Either way,
Right.
I think we're gonna start off with SMB versus Mitch Zap, and hopefully Sodapants can arrive in time for their matchup.
Yeah, we'll see. I know that SMB occasionally joining into tournaments, but whenever SMB joins in, they haven't played necessarily for a while, but still plays just as good as when they left, which I think is pretty common with a lot of the top players. So
Yeah.
we're probably going to see some ridiculous spin plays from SMB. Mitch Zap, on the other hand, also a newcomer, I believe.
Yeah,
So-
this is Mitch Zap's first SSSO, so this will be the first time we see anything of Mitch Zap. I'm not familiar with this player. I think I haven't seen any spin plays from them either. So this will be basically my first time watching them play. And SMB, I'm already very familiar with SMB and how they performed, historically in previous SSSOs. Just very accurate, very great player that is coming in here for the first time in a bit. I'm not sure if they couldn't make it to the previous SSSO, but it was something along those lines. And SMB, we haven't seen much of SMB recently in terms of like SSSO history, but they always have been just a very, very great player and just so consistent.
Yeah, I think that, or Jeff bringing up in chat that SMB played in one of the recent SSSOs, maybe the summer one, or maybe the past 2023 winter.
Let me
I don't
double
recall.
check that.
Yeah, but I believe that sounds familiar. I think they got like maybe the middle of the elite bracket, if I recall. Also, just fun fact from Ricky saying that today is Mitch Zap's birthday, so not only first time
Wow.
playing SSSO, but happy birthday.
Okay, so the last time they played in SSSO was last year, winter 2023.
Okay.
So they skipped summer 2023. So yeah, we haven't seen SMB in SSSO in a year.
Broadcast.
Wow, Mitch, I thought it was a lot for a bit there.
Yeah,
But yeah,
there's
happy birthday, Mitch. That
Looks good.
can we get some happy
I'm going to
birthday in the
count you
chat
in.
for them?
I'm going to count you in.
One heck of a
3,
way to be spending
2,
your birthday, gotta
1,
say.
Go.
Get ready.
All right, so we did skip over the pick and ban phase for this matchup here. Let me just go ahead and read out the match pool for this. It's going to be "Don't Be Scared" by Bambino, which, as you can see, was the song they settled on here. Then we have "Neon Crusader" by Dama, "Before It Ends" by HalloweenBaby and I, "Funny Shuffle" by Noin, and "Without You" by Luminary Cat and Feather. And SMB's bands were "Without You" and "Neon Crusader" in that order. And I'm not sure what exactly missed that banned, since they didn't type it out, but they did ban "Before It Ends" and "Funny Shuffle."
all right.
Ooh, getting a miss from Miss Sap here. And wow, Humanity's background gets so much brighter now. It's really yellow.
Yeah, like in one of the recent updates, all the backgrounds kind of had some tweaks to it. But yeah, that is a very lemony background now.
Hey, you know, Cricket would be really happy with this background now.
Yeah. I don't know if we've run into a chart with this one yet, but I believe the Revenger like floor just goes completely nuts now. There was a couple of charts I used it in the pool. I think those are some of the tier 3 and tier 4 charts.
Yeah, I think Razor Sharp also goes really blue now in terms of like the ground.
Yeah.
So songs that used to be, you know, pretty dark in terms of the background, get pretty blue now, like on Gangsta's Paradise.
Interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, Midsap did pick up a few misses in the first drop there. I do notice the pretty substantial difference in track speeds between Midsap and SMB.
Yeah. But they're still holding on to their run here. Pick up another miss here. SMB is looking fantastic.
Yeah, SMB is still on PFC pace, which, per his previous performance, is not unexpected, for sure, especially on the tier 1 charts.
Yeah, for sure. SMB just, as you can tell, their play is pretty impeccable. And you know, most of what caused SMB's like issues back in like really, you know, 2021, you know, SSSOs was their hardware. For some reason, they just kept getting like lag spikes and stuff. And that was back when DSP was still a thing.
Our famous DSP icon appearing in the top left corner, where fortunately we do not need to deal with that now. The game is substantially more stable.
For sure.
Yeah, SMB finishing off with that PFC pace, not a PB. So that goes to show just how accurate like SMB normally is. Number 2 on the leaderboard still. Midsap finishing the chart with a B+. Unfortunately, against a player like SMB, will not be a score that will cut it.
Unfortunately for Mishap, especially on their birthday. But yeah, as you can see, SMB has not lost a step here. Not at all. Like, this is peak SMB right here, looking fantastic as ever.
All right, Mr. Savage, get to see that really nice increase in the performance progress there. Love to see it.
All right.
True. You'll have to see it for sure.
All right, let's see what they choose
Oh,
for
really? I thought I was
the
muted.
next
Okay.
map.
Yeah.
All right, so Mitch will be picking the next track here.
Yeah.
If I were to guess, they would probably err on the side of the easier end of the remaining map pool. So we'll probably
Yeah.
see like a Neon,
Neon Crusader.
Crusader, maybe before it ends.
Alrighty.
Let's run Neon Crusader.
Have we seen Neon Crusader yet? I don't remember it being played.
Good question. I think this might be the first time we're seeing Neon Crusader. I don't remember seeing it yesterday. I might be wrong though.
It wasn't played yesterday. I don't know if it was played during the first half of today.
Ready?
That's when it would have been played, but it hasn't been played according to Dama, so this is the first time playing this banger chart, banger song as well.
Yeah, you know, Dama always comes in with the banger charts, so why should we expect anything less?
Yeah, I always love the stories behind the songs that Dama chooses for these charts. I think that, at least in the description of the chart, like this was just a song that they heard on the radio in one of their friends' cars, and it's like, oh, like I need to chart this song.
Alright. Everyone good to go? I'm gonna count you in. 3, 2.
It can't even show up in the
go.
Spotify plays. Interesting.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Interesting, but unfortunate.
Atlantis, this is Control. Press for Miko. You are go for main engine cutoff.
Oh, this is a cool background for Neon Crusader here. Bold Rocket with, I think, Beyond the Heart remaster.
This is Control.
It looks like that may be fading into the rhythm dimension a little bit on their stream.
Yeah, they don't seem to be having the best of time with their broadcast here. Or live feed seems to be struggling a fair bit. Oh, seems to have just frozen.
SMB dropping to FC pace. Will not be having that commanding PFC like they did last map.
Although they will be having commanding full combo in lieu of the PSC.
Alright, we're getting more of the story from Dama. My friend was like, sorry, I listened to the weird music, we can change it. And I was like, no, you will not change it. Which is the appropriate response to this song.
Yeah, this ain't weird. This is a banger. Yeah, so far so good here for SMB, just keeping up that perfect count. Ooh, Mitchsap did clip a slider there. That one pretty wide.
Yeah, I'm unsure where exactly Mitch is in the chart. They seems to be time traveling a little bit.
Yeah, that is one heck of a feed from Mitchsap here. Seems like their ISP is in the celebratory mood.
No. Alright, we are halfway through the song, going to the, I guess what's effectively the bridge of the song?
Yeah, basically. The little bit of like the interlude. New way to win time travel. I mean, gotta say, I don't think it's exactly favoring Mitchsap at the moment. If anything, they would have less score than SMB due to the nature of this time travel. Oh, they paused?
Had a pause? I don't know what that's about. I don't think it'll really affect their spin play too much. But if
Yeah.
Mitchsap is deploying time travel, I think it's the type of time travel where the outcome's inevitable for them, unfortunately.
Yeah. Either way, first pause is a warning from the referee. Yep, we're down to the last couple of seconds for Neon Crusader here, and SMB looking to finish it with a near flawless run.
Yeah, I don't know if SMB got any other imperfects. It might be a -1 PFC. Nope, they've got a couple.
2 greats, maybe? Let me see. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to be able to see
We're not
the
going to see
performance
that
progress.
leaderboard view only. However, we can definitely see that there's a big difference between SMB and Mitsap's graph, which means SMB will be taking the set here. We'll be going on to the winner's bracket.
Right.
Mitsap
Well,
going to the
that
loser's
is this
bracket,
match.
going to face the loser between
I was
Soda
going
Pants
to
and
ask
Free
about that.
Stands.
Ooh. Unfortunately, though, I don't think we have confirmation from Sodapants in terms of if they will be making it or not. So, not entirely sure. Mishap actually explaining the pause and referee then saying that their dad distracted them.
That's fair, yeah.
Fair.
It came in and wished them a happy birthday in the middle of their tournament play.
Happy birthday!
Not now, Dad.
I'm playing!
Alright, we still have the Ghost the Gabby guy in the video call. That's fine. Just giving us moral support.
Yep, they're always in our corner.
Yep. Alright. So, for Soda Pants, there's a possibility of doing some sort of show match if they're not able to show up in like a decent amount of time. It's possible that if they are able to appear later in the bracket, they could maybe start from the losers bracket and go from there.
Maybe, yeah. But the thing is, right, after this matchup would be the losers match. But
That's
either
correct.
way, if we give Soda Pants like a forfeit for the winners match there, we could just play winners finals instead.
Yep.
Which, you know, isn't exactly advantageous for Soda, but with these circumstances, it's probably the best they could ask for.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna get an ETA from Soda to determine what the best course of action will be in this case.
We're waiting on Soda's response and referee done. With that, we can go ahead and take some action with that information.
So it looks like they still are about half an hour out, so that may be a bit late. We'll see.
Yeah, I think if we give them the forfeit and go straight into the winners finals match between Three Stands and SMB, that might afford us some leeway.
Yep.
But yeah, I think with that information from Soda, we'll unfortunately have to give them a forfeit within that winners round match between them and Three Stands.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and take that action then. So we're gonna go ahead and give Soda the forfeit in their match against Three Stands in winners bracket, which means Soda will be in the loser semifinals matchup between them and Mitch, and we're going to be playing Three Stands, SMB versus Three Stands.
You know, probably not the desired outcome Free Stands is looking for, even though they get to go to winner's bracket by default, immediately going against SMB. You're saying I'm cooked. Best
yeah,
of luck,
that's
stands.
especially with their performance from that matchup between them and Mishap. Like a PFC to start off, and then 2 great run on that run on Neon Crusader. That's just intimidating.
Yeah, or potentially not an advantage to go directly into winners as well because of the warm-up you get from the first round.
True. I mean, there's also fatigue with that, so it could be there's like a little thin line between momentum and fatigue there, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. We have the map pool. SMB is banning second, Freestand's taking the first ban, but for the charts we have Hold On by Edge, Menomat by Crookie, Cineraria by the Blockiest, Secret Illumination by Swaggo, and Monster by Cave Den. Hold On, first to be banned.
Oh, Gao is confused because wasn't SMV banning second?
Right, so
Banned first?
SMB was banning, said they was banning second and immediately bans first. But, so I guess SMB is banning first, question mark? I jumped the gun a little bit there.
All right, so I guess SMV is banning first. So we're gonna go ahead and move on with that. SMB will be banning Hold On, and 3 Stance will be banning Monster, leaving a Menomat, Cineraria, and Secret Illumination. All 3 of those tracks have been played before today. SME will be banning Cineraria? Okay, so we might see a Menomat starting off this matchup here. Since it is the easier pick of the 2 between a Menomat and Secret Illumination, I would say. Unless they want to go hard, who knows? Eminem hat, for sure. All right, so 3 Cents said amen.
I think that means we are going with Secret Illumination for the first map.
Indeed. All right, so we're going to go ahead and play well, according to the rankings, the second hardest map in this match pool. But you know, it's a U track, Swaggo chart. Oof, it's a banger.
Swaggo charting a lot of U songs.
Yeah.
We got streams. All right.
And
Good to go.
okay, so
Count
3
it in.
Cents is gonna be sight reading this.
2, 1, go.
Interesting decision, but not the first person to be sight reading the map pool.
That is true.
But I know that they were in stream chat watching the previous bracket, so they might have seen this chart and decided that this was the best sight read option for them.
Probably, yeah. And sometimes when you're sight reading, you might also go off by how familiar you are with the charter as well.
That's true.
So it seems like 3 Stance doesn't have the start enabled, so we can't exactly know if they're on BFC or FC. We can only just go by the, I guess, the timings throughout the chart. They did just get a great though, so we can assume that they're on FC Ace at this point.
Yep. Meanwhile, SMB, PFC, we'll see how that progresses for them. There's a likelihood it will stay that way.
Okay, so far, already halfway through the track. It is a pretty short one. And looking great for SMB here. This is a on this matchup we're playing tier 2, so this is harder than the tier 1 SMB started off with earlier against Mitch.
Yeah, you know, despite the increase in difficulty, SMB usually does not have too much trouble on anything below a 60.
Yeah, just incredibly consistent player, and they've been playing for years. I think they played since I would say late 2020. So been around for a while.
Right, yeah. Because that's when they at least were starting the chart, so assuming that's when they started to play a lot more as well.
Yeah.
And with that, SMB will be taking it with the PFC.
Indeed. 3 Stands had a respectable full combo here, gotta say. Like, wow. Not quite S+, but, you know, full combo is a full combo. Great score. But unfortunately, despite the great score, definitely won't be beating a PFC.
Yeah. Looks like 3 Stands needs to unlock the rest of their default songs, though. They have 4 keys to spend.
Oh, yeah, seems like that as well, yeah. So I would say they would have to unlock 4 songs, because I don't think at their level count, they would have anything past that.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think XP translates into keys.
Pick again.
It does. So if you played for like at least 1,000 hours, like many players have before the XP update dropped, then you'd immediately get like 200 levels and get most of the keys.
Yeah.
Crookie is eating good today.
Yeah, Crookie is eating good today.
Get the Amenamenum hat is the next song.
Lose yourself, Mom Spaghetti, Eminem.
Alright, well, 3 Stands has played this one, so don't know why they decided to go with a chart they have not played for the first map. Maybe they were saving this in their back pocket.
Ooh. 2, 1, go!
And also in the bottom right corner of each player's streams, we have hand cam for SMB, we have face cam for 3 Stands.
Ooh, yeah. That is one heck of a hand cam from 3 Stands.
Well, no, that's their face cam.
Oh, that's their face cam, yeah. Yeah, pretty good, gotta say. Really communicates what they're feeling at the moment.
Yep. The feeling of when you're cooked.
I'm cooked! Wasn't that like a infected mushroom song? Isn't that what Anime Bushal?
Yeah, Anime Bushal is, I believe, Israeli for I'm baked.
Yeah,
however,
something like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, 3 Stands did drop, so they are not on full combo pace anymore.
Damn.
SMB is not on PFC, so there is still a chance there.
Yeah, SMB is looking fantastic here, even with, you know, the PFC drop here on a minimum hat. Looks very, very strong here.
Yeah, so far, the lowest score they've gotten was due to a -2 PFC. So we'll see what happens, but I would be willing to bet that SMB is still in the lead here.
Yeah, SMB might just be, you know, set to take it and go into lead the grand finals, gotta say.
Yeah, which would not be surprising. SMB is the top seed in this bracket.
And very high seed in general. I think they're number 2 at the moment.
Yeah, something very high, but yeah, that was a -1 PFC by the looks of it.
Wow, that is. Well, two great
A
tech.
-2 because they deigned to show us the performance progress this time around, so we did see the amount of
Let's go.
rates.
Yep, with that, SMB will be taking that and moving into
man.
grand finals against, well, the winner of
You want to
well, the losers finals, which has, well, not yet been determined since we still had to
Hopefully.
determine the winner of loser semifinals
Yeah, and
before we
also-
hit that losers finals.
Right, so currently, because Free Stands lost that match, that means that they go to losers 2. Right now, their opponent in that matchup is yet to be determined. That will be determined by whether Sodapants is able to sneak into the player's den on time or not.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess, to see if Soda makes it by that ETA. Which I think was about 10 minutes from now.
Yes.
But yeah. I guess we just wait and see.
I guess
Although,
we may
right
just
now,
be
in my
waiting for
mind,
them, yeah.
SMB is looking to be just like the favorite here. I don't really detect an upset coming in and sending SMB to challenger.
Probably not, unless there's the slim possibility that Sodapants just comes in and just completely slays. Or just they were in the time that they were away, they were just on some remote mountain, like just being a sweaty tryhard and training the entire time for the tournament.
I mean, as far as I know, SMB has been pretty busy. I think they've been like managing like an esports team over at Ohio. I think it's like Valorant, if I recall correctly. So they've been pretty darn busy over there in the uni life they've been leading.
Yeah, this is just in their downtime. It's just like, yeah, I'll just do a spin-driven tournament and washed up, but you know, it's fine.
Yep, they're saying it. They're Akron Esports. Yep.
All right.
So yeah, they've been busy. They've been busy managing that league there, and you know, gotta say, it's impressive that they can still make the time, just keep and honing those those spin rhythm XD skills.
Yeah,
They're the president of the student organization. Yo, that's awesome.
Nice. There's a potential of this to still being winter break for uni students, so it might get that little bit of reprieve.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm just about ready to start my last semester of uni.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Yup, I'm looking to be graduating in May. Let's go.
That's crazy. Everyone in the community all grown up. Where
Damn.
baby Jimbo isn't a baby anymore, which is kind of like really like informs just how old everyone else is now.
No longer baby.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll feel old when Farzan is there, just, you know, playing and stuff.
Yeah. Farzan's 18 now. Just to let you guys know.
Wait a minute.
Boy.
So we're waiting on Soda Still to come in. The old 1, 2, 3 Teen Jimbo. I think they've been using Jimberry as their main username nowadays.
Okay, because they can't, in good conscience, use the baby prefix anymore. I guess that's been retired to like their younger brother, I believe, who was like previously Baby Jimbo Jr. is now upgraded to Baby Jimbo.
They actually still have the username on Discord, baby_Jimbo. They just have Jimberry as their main like screen name, I guess. Like that's the distinction.
All right, Cerezo in chat. I'm nearly in my 20s now. Real. Don't say it as though that means you're old. Don't say that.
That's not old. Oh god, Jeff, I don't want to get into it, but there is context behind this. There's context behind that, and I don't want to get into it. I think you can look it up though.
I probably don't want to know the context. I won't ask.
Luna saying, "Oh no, it's not old, but it's a weird part of life to reach."
Is it though? Is it really? Like when I turned 20, it's just like, oh yeah, well I guess I'm a year older. It's still like stuck in uni still. But it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, years just seem to be passing a lot faster when you're at this point, though.
Yeah, Ricky, no longer teenager, but it's like, really though, like when I was like 25, I still felt like a teenager. Maybe it's not a common feeling, but I don't know.
Ricky in chat honestly couldn't imagine.
Couldn't imagine the feeling. And I guess also, in addition, just contributing to the conversation of feeling old, I'm buying a condo, so it's like oh, I own a place.
Adulting things on SpinShare?
Yeah, just like, oh yeah, I guess I need to actually do adult things now, which, oh joy.
Oh, Lunar Cat, same. I think I was 19 when I started playing Spin. Goddamn.
When was Spin? Spin was out 2019. I was already into my 20s, so I didn't age until like this past year. And then I realized that I'm like, oh, the best years of my life are over.
I'm an actual adult.
Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, so we'll see. You might see like this week, just things look completely normal. Next week, just my entire room will be like torn apart, and then maybe last week I'll be in my new space.
Oh, by next week?
Oh no, not by next week. Probably maybe by the end of the tournament. We'll see.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Right now, their spirit is solidly in the 60s. Ricky! You know, gotta give Ricky some props here. Like, right now, I think they are dealing with some with illness right now. And they're still, coming up and picking up the broadcast for us, which, major props. Can we get a W in chat for Ricky? Like, that's just awesome. Thank you so much.
Stephen, 60s with the spin skill of an 18-year-old. I do envy Ricky's spin ability, because like the more I've played spin, like the harder spin to play, because I can't use my arm for that long anymore, because it'll just be like, oh, like my shoulder is in agonizing pain.
Yeah, that's just brutal. Just having that shoulder issue just sucks, right?
Yeah. Or it's like, oh yeah, yep, that just my body deteriorating in real time. But unfortunately, it looks like Soda will need to forfeit the match. They said referee Dan still unable to be here within a reasonable time, unfortunately.
Damn. Yup, they've just confirmed the referee Dan. They forfeit. That sucks.
That sucks. I mean, shout out to them constantly communicating with us, so we appreciate it. But would have loved to see Soda participate in the tournament, but that means we will be seeing Mitch Zap versus Free Stands in the losers final match next.
I guess so. That would be a forfeit unless we find someone to like fill in the gap here, but regardless. Yeah, that'll just basically it. I think, yeah, it'll just be a forfeit. We go straight into losers finals between Free Stance and Mitch.
Yep. Where I did say in the Twitch chat for the previous bracket that we could just speedrun this one. Unfortunately, it does seem like that might be the case, but not for the good reasons.
There is some internal discussions about whether we should have a full backup here. I think it was Edge that was lined up to take a spot.
Just put me in. I'm not signed up. Snap to offering to play on controller. I feel like that would still be wildly unfair.
I mean, the Snap is already an elite.
Yeah, I think even like if they play on a control scheme that they've never played on before in a match, that would still just be too big of a gap between like them and the other player. Snap play on Joy-Cons, just have Snap play the Switch version of the game.
And it looks like we've gone straight to the matchup between 3 Stands and Mitch.
Yeah, well, I think we're still kind of like deciding on whether or not we should like have that replacement or not. Gav has ground things to a halt, it looks like.
Okay, we just like jumped the gun a bit.
Yeah.
Gotta take our time to determine what sort of action we should take here.
Yeah. Our Gav has the ability to be in like 4 different places at once, so they were immediately aware of what was going on in the internal discussion.
Yeah, I don't blame Gav. Like, sometimes it just happens, and you know things just don't go to plan. Sometimes, you know.
No, it happens. Or like trying to be in control of 32 different people in a tournament is never easy. There's always going to be some my brain stopped, sorry. I'm not going to finish that sentence. I just love that it's basically starting to get dark out on my end, but you can't even really tell because there's just like a white void crawling in through my window. Or if you're wondering, that's because we had a snowstorm yesterday. So between yesterday and today, we have 6 inches of snow.
Oh, we got an SMB fan in chat. Hey, yo.
There we go.
Got some A-Crown representation here. All right.
Seems like the consensus is we'll be doing a show match.
Is it?
That's what it seems like.
I mean, Edge is in VC. Is he up?
Oh, that's true. Edge is in VC.
Snap saying Edge does. Snap says they do not think Edge wants to sub. Okay, so I guess it would go down to DFF, but I don't think DFF is around. Oh, they are idle on Discord.
All right then.
It's not looking great. We might just have to do this straight up forfeit and do what we were going to do, which is have the match between 3 Stands and Mid-Tap. I don't think we have time to do the show match at this rate.
I guess it's basically the decision is between do we want to punish Ricky by making him stay up later or not?
Yeah, I think we just go ahead and do 3 Stands versus Mitch.
Yep. So we are moving ahead with the Losers 2 matchup.
Yep, which will be between 3 stands and Mitch. So let's go ahead and get that set up, and there we go. Yeah, that way we don't waste more time looking for a backup, which may or may not be around, or do a show match that might have it ending later than planned. So let's just go ahead and do this. Let's just jump into 3 stands versus Mitch.
All right. So it looks like Mitch banned first, banned Census Overload, Boss LaRoche banned second. Remaining charts are Kick It, Monster, and Dance on Fire Retribution.
Ooh. Gotta say, would you say Dance on Fire is the hardest track here?
It is at the bottom of the list of charts here, so I believe that is correct.
Yeah, but from your, like, I guess, ranking one.
Personally, my personal opinion.
Oh, right, you're biased.
Yeah, I'm biased. I mean, I would still say that it's probably the hardest of these charts. I think Boss LaRoche is maybe around the same difficulty range, but I think that mostly just has to do with its length, which I'm not sure if the players are aware of the chart's length or not. They may be playing into a track card, just like how when Trex picked I Wish yesterday. Clueless to the factors of 7-minute chart. But I believe Boss LaRoche is the longest song in the tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
I Wish was 7 minutes long, right? How long was Boss LaRoche?
It's at least 7 minutes. It's an effective mushroom chart. I would imagine it is. Alright, but Dance on Fire Retribution will be played.
Wow. I think Half-Life's smiling right now.
Yeah, you can... Oh, I mean, you can clearly see just how much I'm smiling.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yep. Smiling on the inside.
Yay!
Where if you use, like, the... What is it? The Half-Light emote, that's my smiling face.
Oh, Chad Light?
Yeah, that's the expression I make when I'm smiling.
Dang, unfortunately, I don't think we have Chad Light on the SpinShare emote thing on Twitch.
No, it's not there. If you are in the SpinShare Discord, you can find it. Alright, unfortunately, Miss App does not have a S on this chart.
Wow, that is brutal.
To be fair, it is not a chart to be taken lightly. It is quite tough.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like, I believe this is one of the hardest charts in Tier 2. However, we do get to see the fantastic rainbow puke background on Mitch's screen.
Let's go. This wasn't how it looked like when you set this up, right?
No, it looked much more obnoxious when I set it up. It was a lot brighter.
Gotcha.
Oh no. Fortunately,
seems like they failed that on the same spot here.
Yeah, it's a pretty brutal intro to get through.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, Tier 2 is not to be underestimated, that's for sure.
No, especially with the map pool that we have, where like the hardest chart in Tier 2 could easily be like a Tier 3 chart in previous SSSOs.
Yeah, charts have just been getting harder and harder, gotta say.
Yeah, I think it definitely varies by tournament. I think last winter we had a very tough match pool as well. I think the summer 2023 tournament, like the map pool wasn't as difficult. It's just that this time around we just got a slew of really tough charts, probably like over 75 in rating charts. I think Carbon did heavily weight the chart towards the harder end of the spectrum.
Right. Damn. Yeah. Just these charts, like I said, they just keep getting harder and harder as these players keep getting better and better and more consistent.
Yep. It's like Mirzap turning on no fail mode. I think Gabby pointed it out to them. You can at least enjoy the full chart, even if
somewhat.
you do
It
fail.
is a bit affected by Stream, I think.
Right, but it's good for future map picks, just in case.
Ooh, missed from 3 stands there. That's brutal. But you know, I think they might take the dub on this one.
Yeah, as long as they pass the chart, then they will get the W. Luminary mentioning that free stands' internet is a bit scuffed right now. Might be affecting their play a little bit.
Oh, it seems like it's gotten a bit more stable. Yes,
Yeah.
well, and this is Lucius Finals right here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Even though the stream does seem to be a bit more stable, they are still picking up some misses here and there throughout the chart. Again, not really a big deal unless they fail out, then this is their map to lose.
Indeed. Yep, we're down to the final 20 seconds of the map here for 3 stands here. Now looking to get an S rank here. And there we have it.
The chart completion, that will be free stands' points. PB as well. I'd love
Wow,
to
they
see the
got
tournament PB.
13,000 EXP from that.
Dang. Alright, so Mirzap probably looking to pick one of the easier maps on the remaining map pool we have. I guess to be fair, like any map you would choose would be easier than this one.
Yeah.
I think like the only maybe gotcha chart is Hold On. I think that chart is the first one in the map pool here, which suggests it's the easiest, but I doubt that. I do not think it's super easy. That would maybe be my second hardest chart. Also, it looks like that doesn't look like the right map pool.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
we
isn't
have
the right map pool.
we have Boss LaRoche, which is not there. We have Kick It, Census Overload, Monster, and Boss LaRoche. I think that was probably the map pool between or in the free stance and SMB match.
Potentially, yeah. Mishap here in chat saying that they didn't get to practice here too a whole lot, which is unfortunate. Hey, you know, it's all good. You know, sometimes it happens. Hey, there's always next time.
Yeah, I mean, I think for SSSO, it's definitely not super competitive as other games are. I think the main purpose is to try to have fun, even though it can get pretty stressful for players, though, to be fair.
Yeah. Especially on the upper half of players here, top 16 with Challenger and top 8 with Elite. That gets pretty tough.
Yeah, like I know that at least for matches such as like the Trex versus Luna and the Chromaverse is Q, that those were very stressful matches for all players involved.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll kick.
I would say Challenger Grand Finals is probably the most stressful match.
Challengers will be something to behold this time around.
Oh yeah.
All right, but we do have Kick It being selected as a chart, which is the easiest one of the map pool. It's chart by signature MPX. Unfortunately, not a butterfly chart this time around. Or fortunately.
Damn. Alright, so Ticket has been picked here. So let's see how these players do. It's gonna be a sight read for Mitch.
Yeah, they do have no fail on this time, so they will be able to experience the full chart even if there is a significant amount of misses.
Get ready. 2, 1, go!
So this one's gonna be a pretty short one, 2 minutes 17 seconds.
It's just short, but it is a banger. Or I don't know if we've had a single chart from the what's this game called? I don't. DJ Max
DJ Max?
Respect. Yeah, DJ Max Respect. There hasn't been a single song charted from this game that has not been a banger.
True. That is very true. I think one of the classic tracks from DJ Max would have to be Analyst.
Oh yeah. I mean, it has appeared. It's so classic. It's appeared twice in SSSO. Once in a very early one. I think it may have been a fall 2020 chart, the first version of that, and then a remaster was played in the summer SSSO, I think.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. What's
looks
going
like-
on with US East?
It is a possibility that maybe the server went down. We do have a snowstorm going on outside. Okay, it looks like it's back.
We got Mitch and Three Stances suffering. So it seems like we have to switch out of here.
Yeah, they're both are being consumed by the rhythm dimension.
Yikes. Sometimes hard TMP just gets pretty finicky. It's weird because it always happens with US East. Like, the other servers are usually very stable.
Well, I mean, if anything, that's a testament to US East is we're famed for instability. So, I mean, it makes sense.
Damn.
But Wolf pointing out that Hayako, the artist of this song, also the same artist behind Analyst, which is why they're both bangers.
There was a common thread here.
Yeah.
Mitch
Well, many
with
common
the
threads.
C+ with no fail enabled here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It looks like it was just that one tricky spot in the middle of the chart that tripped them up. The rest of the chart they were able to get through. Free
Indeed.
Stands is still playing through the chart on their stream, but I think that they will be taking the set.
Yeah, I think that's a fair call.
Yeah, or they're using the strategy that Mitch was using in their matchup against SMB, but I don't think it will matter.
Yeah, this is interesting. I think Three Stands can probably tell us what score they got.
They probably finished like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, that stream is crispy.
Four Stands sabotaging for real.
Score yet? Three Stands
Yeah, maybe it's just their
their
future like
servers
progeny
have taken a
are
little
just like deliberately trying to sabotage their past self.
Damn. Wow. It ain't 45 seconds to go. Those 45 seconds are being stretched to their limit.
Yeah. Also, I was hearing a little bit of the stream on someone's stream, so it could be Free Stances also watching the stream at the same time.
No,
but-
that's Mitch.
That's Mitch. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. And it's like if they were watching the stream, that may be what the culprit behind the laggy stream.
Nah,
their
that's just server doing a funny.
What did I miss?
Alrighty, so that means Free Stands will be the winner of the losers bracket. They will be going right back up to rematch against SMB.
Yep.
Looks like we got
And we've just set up the prediction so people can go ahead and vote on which one they think will be taking that one between SMB and Three Stands. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Gotta say SMB is looking to be the favorite here. Very hard to go against such a dominant player. Just looking at their scores so far in SSSO, like, damn, starting off with a PFC and then just like very slight deviations from the flawless runs that they get here. Like, damn, kind of hard to go against that. Really intimidating. And yeah, honestly, they are looking to be very fearsome presence in any bracket they end up in. But I'm not seeing them in Challenger.
Yeah, I would also predict that they'd end up in Elite. I mean, we'll see. It's not like their wall is just completely flawless. They did have like a -2 PFCs, I think, in their match against Free Stands last time. Free Stands will need to play the round of their life, I think, in order to match up against SMB.
Yeah, especially on tier 2, which we did see Three Stands playing on earlier. Which, disregarding, how the outcome of that match, they seem to be getting a couple of misses in throughout the maps they played in tier 2. So not looking great from the outset for Three Stands here.
Yep. According to Ricky, US East is up again. They were able to sort their stuff out.
Yeah, maybe
Right.
they just needed that little refresh. You just set up a new instance of the server.
All right, it looks like we have a map pool. SMB will be banning second for real in Minecraft, in Roblox, potentially this time. But we have Happy Trails by Quasi, Senses Overload by Trexter, Magic Loop by Theo, Rewrite by SMB, and I Think by Eraser. Or it looks like if there were any bias charts, it would be SMB's chart.
Yeah. They have a little bit of an advantage here, I would say.
Yeah, or I feel like in the case where SMB does get into the elite bracket, they were to have a huge advantage since like one of the hardest charts in the pool is one they created, and they can probably just like play it just perfectly fine, where everyone else is just going to suffer.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we got Mitch Sapp in chat saying, well, that was fun. Thanks for tolerating me, guys. Come on. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy your special day. And, even though if it didn't go super well or, according to plan, I think you did really well with what you had there.
Yeah, we always love to see new participants. As we have seen many players go from like playing for the first time to just getting into like elite bracket.
Yeah, for sure. Anything could happen, as long as like you keep up that practice, like the potential is endless.
All right. So for bans, Happy Trails is banned, and I Think, which are the two extremes in the map pool. So we'll be choosing from the middle.
Ooh, okay.
I could definitely see.
Understandable ban from SMB here, I think, is very brutal when it gets to that polyrhythmic section. That's tough.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of very early versions of the base game XDs, where it had a very like intense polyrhythm beats and taps, and some charts like Flight.
Yeah. Mitch saying they'll stick around, practice some more, and hopefully live somewhere with fiber. I don't think it was your internet, gotta say. Sometimes the RTMP services don't cut it. And it seems to particularly happen with the USD servers for some reason.
Yep. All right. Free stands deciding to ban Senses Overload. Interesting pick because that means SMB will immediately ban Magic Loop. Will be playing their own chart rewrite.
Ooh, well, charter bias.
Yeah. I guess to be fair, there's a good chance rewrite would have been played eventually. If free stands picked up a win, then it would have been played. So maybe their thought process was they wanted to get it out of the way to start with.
Yeah. But fair. But sometimes when it's like best of 3, you kind of have to like really judge if that's like the best choice.
Yeah, or if in best case scenario for free stands, if they did win one round and like SMB has that chart in like as an ace up their sleeve. So they just wanted to. Well, we'll see. I wonder if free stands has played chart or not.
Well, the stream doesn't seem to be loading.
Yeah, hopefully it will load.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get a look at that feed soon. They were struggling a fair bit to go, finish kick it earlier.
Are you ready?
Looks okay. Oh, okay. For SMB just practicing on previous tournament chart.
That is indeed a previous tournament chart. I think that was what? Winter 2022? 2021? Summer 2021?
It was a long time ago. I think it was 2021. It was back when we had, because this chart's rated a 30. It was back when the floor went down that low.
Yeah. And before that we had 20s.
Yeah, I know we had 20s at least up through winter 2021. And then I think we realized that we didn't like watching paint dry, so we decided to raise the...
Oh, that
floor.
explains it. 30 stands forgot to set their tweeting profile to low latency.
Oh, yeah, that would help. Okay, so we have the free stand stream. What happened? SMB, just the hamsters have overtaken their stream.
What the heck? What? Huh? SMB? Huh?
I don't know what happened in the past, like, 1 second that was during that reload.
We literally refreshed streams and SMB stream just went poof and no,
okay.
now we're good.
Okay, we have both
Yes.
streams now.
There we go.
Okay, we got both.
I love servers.
Free stands, this is a sight read for them.
Oh, sight read? Oh.
Okay, everyone ready?
Are we ready? Because 3 stands streams just froze.
3,
Oh,
2, 1,
oh,
go.
are we good now? What?
Well, I mean, we're getting like a frame every few seconds. That may be the best we're gonna get. As I think, as long as the streams like are online, that's probably good.
Well, we kind of get frames every now and then.
Yeah. And I forget, does free stands have their star enabled or is it disabled? I don't remember.
I think their stance has to start disabled.
Yeah, because it looks like they're still on FC pace, judging by the combo.
Yeah, at least full combo. Well, at least, even if the stream is a bit stop and go, it is keeping up with SMB to an extent.
Yep. SMB, PFC pace, Of the charts that SMB could PhD, this is probably the most likely candidate in this map pool.
Of course, SMB is just nailing this.
Yeah, we're typically charter bias is just a joke, but for SMB it is definitely not a joke.
Yeah, if they're going to be consistent, specifically more consistent on something, it would definitely be their charts.
Yeah, 'cause I know in some cases for my charts, like I have anti-charter bias, I just do terribly compared to many other players when playing on my charts. And
Yeah.
some players are unaffected if it's their chart or not, and they just played to the same level that they normally do. Alright, looks like both players are still on FC pace. SMB did drop down from PFC.
Ooh. No longer flawless. But you know, given how, you know, perfect overall their play has been, I don't see them taking the L on this.
Yeah, I think even judging from the glimpses we get at Freestand's play, it looks like Freestands is maybe 100 points behind at least.
Yeah, hard to gauge the distance when it's not exactly in sync.
Yeah, it's a little... It's you could say it's in sync, but it's in like several quotation marks. Like they are generally playing around the same point of the chart.
Yeah, just that we get short glimpses of what Three Stands is doing, so, rather than you know, smooth feed.
Yeah, or whereas SMB is playing in linear time, Freestand's playing in like polynomial time, so it's kind of difficult to gauge where exactly they are in terms of score.
Truly incredible, gotta say. Alright, so we're down to the last couple of seconds here. I think this is the outro. Yeah, that's basically it. And I think SMB has that, I think, ahead by about 500 points?
Yeah, it's a pretty significant margin. Where both players FC, but SMB probably only had that one imperfect, or maybe only a couple at most.
Funny number score from SMB. Let's go.
There you go. You love to see it. We'll
Yeah,
see.
actually, it's gonna be less than 500. That's gonna be about 300.
That is a -1 PSC. SMB kindly showed us their progress there.
Yeah.
Freestands, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you know,
sending me a
for
screenshot
Freestands, it is a very
tab.
good
Yeah,
score
yeah,
for
same.
a site read run. Whereas
Wow.
generally, Rewrite is not a song that is easy to FC the first time around.
Just in DMs.
Yeah. But yeah, seems like SMB already has the PLC on that. Easy enough, you know.
Lunar Care saying SMB camera that looks healthy. What do you mean by
Okay, can you set the
that?
tuning just to low latency, no ultra?
I don't know what you mean.
I think they might be talking about the feed potentially, like the server health or the stream health.
I
Okay,
think our servers are just acting up.
that does make more sense. I thought they were talking
Your
about
stream is doing
SMB's
fine.
hands, where I
Freestands
guess
kinda
yep, that
falling
looks
apart.
like healthy hands.
Healthy hands.
I guess because they're just talking about SMB's camera.
Sure, let's give it a shot.
All right, Freestands. We'll be picking the next map.
Oh, SMB stopped their stream? Oh, they're switching to US West. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, if that helps things, that I think that could be a good choice here.
I guess. I mean,
Switching
SMB
to
was
US West?
not the one having the most stream trouble, but
Yeah. Trex is saying Guys, I am one Rainbow Six win away from hitting Diamond. I need all your support. I think it sounds like you should be practicing for SSSO, not gonna lie.
But it is your pick for the next song.
She has a couple weeks.
I mean, fair, but you know.
That was the
All
correct
right,
choice.
Magic Loop will be played.
Yo.
It's a banger song. I think it's probably my favorite
this one before,
Theo
right?
chart to date.
You've played this one before, right? Yeah.
Somehow,
it does.
SMB doesn't have
It's on
the
there.
album art, even though it should have been loaded since it's base game.
Well, maybe SMP just deleted all of the base game cover arts. I don't know.
That certainly seems possible.
I don't know how that happened.
Strange that you don't have album
Sometimes
art on
assets
SMB because
just
it's a
don't
base
load.
game album art.
It's been a while since I've seen that glitch, though.
Strange.
Interesting.
It's not gonna download. It's base game.
Yeah,
And
it's
if-
a base
if you
game
modify
art.
the
Oh,
chart, it's
now
gonna-
I see. Now I see what Lunar Cat's
Yeah,
talking
it's
about.
just
Wow,
one
what
of
is
those.
happening with SMB's camera?
Oh, yeah, that possibly not normal.
Okay.
What?
Arwen,
Oh,
What is going on?
I guess I was expecting the Rainbow Puke to happen potentially when Brad was casting, but it looks like it is eating the fibers to
1, go.
SMB's home right now.
Ready?
Not their home, just specifically their camera.
Camera.
Wow, that is. It's getting worse.
That's significantly worse.
What the hell?
I mean,
I don't think I've
SMB
ever seen a glitch like that.
SMB's used to hardware malfunctions. I think he'll manage.
True. You know, fair point. That is something else, though, to just specifically sabotage the hand cam. Ooh, SMB gonna be breaking EFC here pretty early on. They seem to be generally more accurate in terms of play compared to 3 stands, though. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see if 3 stands pulls out something against the odds.
Yeah, I forgot to check whether Freestand had played the chart or not. I was too kind of caught up in what was happening on SMB's stream, but I think this chart probably not as bad to sight read if it is a sight read.
Yeah. Gotta say though, the glitches with the webcam kind of fit the song.
Yeah, well, maybe when SMB was trying to download the album art, it just went straight to his camera.
Wait a minute. Oh my god. The malicious album art.
I don't know, there's some charts that basically feel like malware. Gav made me download a chart that is impossible to delete. I don't know why. It's just a blank chart that can never be deleted. So,
Well, let's go. It's like the corrupted data on your PS2 memory card.
yeah, so there's some sketchy stuff going on. Gavi may have convinced me to download a Trojan virus to my computer.
Wow. Gav is a very responsible person. That's some creepy pasta. The spooky spin rhythm SRTV chart file that
Yeah,
you can
I mean-
never delete.
We'd have some analog horror going on in this weekend. We had it a little bit with Trex's
Trex?
stream cam as well. Or just look like a camera you would just have inside the walls of someone's house.
I think I called it the Skinwalker
It's a
since.
Skinwalker camera.
Yeah, because you couldn't even see the details on Trex's face. It was so weird. And now we're getting some horror, straight up horror with SMB's luck.
It's definitely getting worse. Like, it is going nuts.
It's so bad. How was it getting this bad?
What happened? It was fine, like, until this map.
I don't know. It's
All right.
It's so weird.
Well, that looks like SMB will be taking the map. PB, it looks like another -1 PFC.
Wow, yeah, that's gonna be GG's. With that, that'll be the end of this bracket here. SMB will be moving into elites, and 3 stands will be heading to challenger bracket for I think the 2nd or 3rd time.
Camera looking kind of funny.
At least
They've been a consistent challenger.
At least their 2nd time. I believe 3 stands may have been in challenger last tournament as well.
Nope.
Yeah, let me just double check that. So we're gonna look at 3 stands here.
There's just a made-up fact on my end, possibly. If you don't know if a fact is true or not, just sound confident that it is true. And when it is,
they'll be heading to challenger for the 2nd time. They were in challenger summer SSSO 2023.
All right, cool.
The last time, yeah. All right, there's the prediction cleared. Congrats to whoever got coins from that.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think we had like a huge bet like we did last time from Luna.
Yeah, it just ended up being about 30k from Luna, 13k from Steven, and 11.118. No, 11,118 from Zarizo, and 20 from Georgia, and somehow Niepo bet 0.
Okay.
How does that work?
Maybe they bet like 1 spin coin, so they get nothing back. They just get scammed out of their spin coin.
Yeah, they just got 0.
Yeah, but Luna's saying that they received profited 150 points, which is truly the tale of the rich stealing from the poor.
Yeah, Lunar lost 20 coins from that. You hate to see it.
Wow, that's such a loss.
Major loss indeed.
Major loss, still 229,000 spin coins.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. We had some very eventful brackets here, especially the first half with that match between Chroma and Q, which was basically a best of 9 that went the full distance.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker in winners finals, tiebreaker in grand finals, which led to a bracket reset, which also went the full distance. That is just history right there.
Yeah, like I think we maybe see 1 bracket reset per qualifiers. It's happened every day of the tournament so far. We'll see if it continues next weekend. But
yeah, maybe we'll get to see 4.
Potentially. The Chroma Q match was a knockout, drag-out fight for sure. That was the match to see for today at least. I mean, yesterday we had the Trex and Luna match, which went the distance as well.
Yeah, that was awesome. And yeah, this one between Chroma and Q actually ended up being longer by 1 match, since I think Trex won Grand Finals 2-0 to get into the bracket reset, and that went the full distance with Luna taking the ultimate dub there and moving into Elite.
Yep. Well, I guess now that we don't have the Ricky Wolf dynamic anymore, we have the new Ricky and Wolf, Q and Chroma, I guess.
I guess, yeah. But yeah, that was really impressive stuff. Both of those players, you're gonna have to look out for them in their respective brackets. Chroma and Challenger, again, that's gonna be tough because they already have set, precedents here. They won Challenger last time and successfully challenged an Elite and made it into Elite playoffs. So who knows if they'll be able to repeat history. Q, on the other hand, will be setting new history for themselves here, heading into Elite. So that's really, really cool. In their first SSSO, for that matter.
Yeah. No, sorry, I was just looking at the chat. Apparently, Ballin has 1.1 million spin coins somehow. How do you even have that many? Like, have you just attended like literally every stream that we've had?
And won every single prediction.
Yeah.
I need to see that screenshot. Like, I have never seen million.
Yeah, Ballin.
4.9 million?
How? Like, Snaphat, we're gonna need you to take a screenshot of this, but also include like the back of your credit card as well, just as like just to know that that it's a legit screenshot, you know.
Yeah, both sides. Both sides.
Yeah.
And don't forget your social security number. That's also pretty important.
Yeah, it might be a hard setup. You might need to have like a mirror in there somewhere just so you can see both sides at the same time. But I mean, you could just make it work. We're not gonna believe you have 4.9 million spin coins otherwise.
Ballin is bankrupt with 12.9. I don't think that's bankrupt. Come on.
Okay, well, they just couldn't match up to the legit screenshots proof that is required.
Okay, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I don't see anyone streaming the Spin game, unfortunately. It's just us in the category. So we have a couple of options here. We have Aaron that's streaming CH here. We have Stegosaurus, who's been playing Spin Rhythm as of late, along with they're best friends with Mortal Kombat. So we have a couple of options here. But of course, if anyone wants to use their Guide the Raid channel point reward, feel free to do so. But yeah, this was an excellent stream. Unfortunately, we did have a couple of technical difficulties early on, but once we got past that, it was just so much fun, and we had really intense matchups, which were a joy to watch. It's so good to see so many good players, and just them clashing and seeing who's gonna be on top. It's so fun.
Yep, and next stream will be the following weekend, Saturday, same time, same place.
Yep, at the same time. So
yeah.
On next Saturday, be sure to tune in for some more exciting matchups. We're going to be taking a look at 2 more brackets on Saturday, and then the final 2 on Sunday. So on Saturday, we're going to be looking at a full CA1, which will have Jiff, Mappy, Joy, and Stella, who's filling in for someone who's going to make it last minute. And of course, for the second half of Saturday will be AXIS, All Poland, JC Plays 99, and Elite. I believe participating in the SSSO for the first time.
That's hype. Be interesting to see that.
Yeah, they have never participated in an SSSO before, but they've been around since the beginning. They hosted the first SSSO stream. So it's awesome to see them actually come in and play on the SSSO here. Even though last from what I saw of their play, they were in the low 20s range. So it'll be interesting to see if they've improved from the last time I saw them.
They'll be fine. They'll go fine. But I'm wondering if Stella can convince Mappy to do a track speed 10 matchup with them. And I find that's something that Mappy has done in the past against Trex, so it's something that they do have experience with.
Damn. Alright, so it seems like Chorizo here has redeemed their Guide to Raid to themselves. But good strat, good strat.
Works. It's not against the rules.
It is not. So I guess we'll just go ahead and do that. So Zorizo will be streaming Spin Rhythm as per usual. As soon as I figure out how to spell it. There we go. All right. So before we head out, you know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. We gotta do the group spin. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. If anyone in the other VC in the tournament wants to join with the group spin, just jump in. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do the group spin. 3, 2, 1. All right, and of course, for good measure, let's go ahead and do a good old
3, 2, 1. Spin XD!
woo! Let's go! All right, see y'all next Saturday with more SSSO goodness. See y'all next time.
Have a good evening.